Hello, it's Nina. Welcome. And today I want to explore that issue. Can art making help you overcome your fears? Actually, fear lives in our thoughts, and it's a constant loop of what if, and all the time you are thinking about all possible and impossible negative situations which you can end up in. And art therapy actually helps you to step out of that loop. And instead of just thinking about your fear, you are giving it a shape, a color, a form on the paper. Or it could be also other different materials, but today we are talking more about paper. And this act of externalizing, it takes away some of its power. So it's no longer this vague, overwhelming feeling, but it's a specific mark you can look at and interact with. So your fear isn't real. It's just a neural pathway. And here's good news that you can rewire it with a paintbrush. And I invite you today to think about your one concrete fear, one that thought which all the time like terrifying you. Grab your materials, it could be any materials. I will use watercolors and let's do it together so you won't feel alone. And let's see what we will get. Okay, I'm thinking about one of my fears. Think, or you may just close your eyes and get grounded to your feet, because I have done this already. So I remind you to do the same, to inhale deeply, hold it, and exhale as long as possible. And then think about the color which represents your fear or doubt. And let's start with delimiting that zone where lives our fear. Think about that thought which usually, when it comes to your mind, it starts you to terrify and makes you that automatic impulse to run away, to freeze, or to like to do some aggressive also act towards yourself or towards others, to criticize someone, or even it could be that urge to say something really, some ugly things to other person. It's also, in fact, the fear that you want the same, or there is something which irritates you in that person, and it may trigger you because you realize that you also want something, or to do something, or to act something like another person, and you cannot, or you think that you cannot, or you don't allow yourself. Okay, now think about that one concrete fear which makes you feel nervous, and what color is that fear? And let's start. It shouldn't be something concrete. It's just a feeling which that emotion, that state, emotional state which you feel when you think about that fear. So have you made the first circle? Because we will limit the area where our fear can express itself. And now we will explore how is it, what is it. Let's see what that fear, how it will be revealed, and what color. It shouldn't be perfect. We aren't creating perfect thing today. Actually, the same as other days of letting go. So it's like we want to see the way it is. You also can feel it in your body while you're connecting with that fear. You can notice also it in the body. And that is actually the positive advantage of doing art therapy, that first you don't need even to express verbally that your fear. And in this way, you already can trespass that kind of a filter and just to express. This really allows you to overcome those your inner filters and to express that fear, which sometimes you even cannot name it. It shouldn't be perfect. That is another thing what we are showing through our painting, is that our fear is safe. Is safe to communicate with that fear and to step into that area. And don't think that if you don't have any ideas, pick up the color and close your eyes and let your hand to lead. Do not judge, because here we aren't looking for some positive painting. Just like we want to see, to face that fear, to express it, to look at it. Pick up another color of your fear and again express it just with closed eyes. And you may notice that also your body observe while you are with closed eyes, where in your body you can notice that fear. And now just look at it. It's messy. Your colors could be different, but at the end, you will face something similar, something messy, scary to look at, and really uncomfortable to see this kind of fragmentation. I would say that, yeah, it's like fragmentation of your world, when you are feeling that like you are falling apart, and that reaction of shock when you see that like whatever you are doing, that there is no way how to assemble all those pieces, and you feel really scared to see this fragmentation, and that part is what can make you panic. But stay with it, stay here with whatever is rising within you, and just allow yourself to stay with this fear. Breathe deeply, as much as you need, and you know that is very curious that from one side you have like now you can see that you are controlling it. You are controlling it. You are in total control of that, your fear. And from another point, you are facing this chaos, something which is uncontrolled. And just this is that kind of paradox at the moment, that you are controlling uncontrolled. And how can you feel it? So that one side you have let it go, and you are still staying with this feeling of uncontrollable mess. And from another point, you control it because you hold it within this circle. Yeah? And now let's move to our next stage. What does this fear need me to hear? Ask yourself, what does this fear need me to hear? And let's start to create new connections, rewiring that story of what is possible. It may take you more time to stay and to look at your fear. For me, I have stayed like 5 minutes observing, and most of all, observing my inner state within myself, no? While I was looking at my fear. And it's interesting moment that what if instead of fighting your fear, what if you got curious about it? And in this practice, we're not trying to erase fear. We are going to paint it, to look at it, and ask it, yeah? So now we're at this stage that to listen to your inner voice, that what are you trying to tell me? And this curiosity is actually the first step to transforming your relationship with this fear. So it's like when your fear is in the thoughts, it's like you are acting from state of being controlled by your fear. But once you have expressed it in this way, you already has been shifted to the state of being in dialogue with your fear, because now you can see it, you can face it. And sometimes the message is not so clear, this insight which you get immediately. So I invite you, because for me, I see the reply which is coming from my like that inner voice, that voice which supports. Know that when you are connecting with your higher self, and also this prefrontal cortex coming in action, which brings you that clarity and starts to enlight that possible solution to that situation which you are facing. And here is if you need also time, because you will need time to process it. And if you are with another person who like I mean like usually when you do this with art therapist, there is another person who sustains you and who helps you also with questions, with sharing that your state, so it's not so heavy to bear this moment. So don't be scared if you feel like you are still need time to process what's going on, or you are not you do not feel ready to face this is your fear. Just start to add colors, another colors, but this time switch to some colors which are associated with you, color which is associated with solution, that you are finding solution to that your situation. And just start to bring those colors. It could be in different brush strokes. So feel the way how you are, where would you place. And that is also the beauty of watercolor, because it's transparent medium. So you can see that however the fear is underneath, I can act and I can keep on moving, creating new layers. And in this way also creating these new neural pathways, those ones which are bringing me solutions, creative solutions. Maybe at the moment I don't see them, I cannot express them verbally, those solutions, but believe me, now you are interacting with that part of prefrontal cortex, with that your part of your brain, where it will start, you give it that command to find those creative solutions to your situation. And now I invite you to paint, to add some brush strokes. It shouldn't be even some color or something detailed, just a brush stroke of another color, which shows you that how it will connect you with your higher self, which will support you from within you in order to find that solution, that creative solution. For me, I feel it's like some seed sprouting, some sprouts. Also, you can add some other color, something like white or golden. I usually love to go for gold. And this also, and if you have some kind of glitter, if you have glitter, you can add glitter here. It's also really, really powerful to add glitter. And you can see that today's my painting is quite messy, chaotic, and so I think normal situation reaction would be that how will I share this publicly with other people? But I should say you that it's also part of me, and that the most beautiful part is to know how not to keep this inside you, within you, but to let it space, and also to cure it. So you shouldn't be afraid to show those things which you have cured with you, and even more that thus I help other people to make that first step, in order to overcome your fear and one step closer towards your true self, the way you are. And if you want to go deeper, I have a free emotional reset experience which will help you to make that deeper step towards your true nature, and to explore those your true self. The link to free emotional reset session is in the link in the description. And if you feel like you're ready for a full transformation, I invite you to check my website for programs which have deeper way back to yourself, where I combine art therapy and watercolor, so which will help you to let go that control, to trust yourself, to trust your intuition, to be guided by that your true self, and finally to feel free expressing the way you are, and to be proud of that your unique nature with all your imperfections, so that to be happy being imperfect. And that is in my programs, in all my videos, in all my this project of 100 days of letting go. Just let appear that your shiny true self coming through all those fears. And you see, it's really great now. Just pause and feel how is it feeling now you're painting. It requires time. It will take about 1 hour or half an hour, but at some point you will see that it will start to come through all your fears, and you will leave your fears behind. So they will be part of your experience, how to overcome those difficulties, but they won't define you anymore. So that you would be able to manifest, to express yourself, and that would be fine. You will feel safe. You will feel safe being yourself and expressing yourself the way you are. So that is what is behind this art practice. And I am looking forward to read your comments and to hear about how it has been for you this process. If you need individual help, that also I provide one-to-one sessions. Sending you lots of love, and see you in my next video.